Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you don't know me already, my name's Sarah and I am flower farming in East Yorkshire in the UK, and I'm so excited at the moment because there's lots of flowers available and I'm really happy to be able to share that with you via the medium of YouTube. What I'm going to show you today is picking flowers for my honesty box. As you guys may know if you've watched one of my previous videos, I have had some issues with my honesty box this year, mainly people stealing from it, which in my 5 years of flower farming I've never had this much stealing before. So I've lost about £100 worth of flowers in the last since the beginning of this season really, which is more than really I've ever lost on the honesty box. So what I've decided to do is bring the honesty box further down the driveway. Usually I put it up on the main road. I've put it further down the driveway just outside the teepee. Last weekend I sold out of all of my flowers. I think I put out 19 bunches of honesty box flowers and they all sold, which was brilliant. I was a bit concerned that the sales did seem to be going a little bit slower than usual, but customers didn't have any kind of prompt at the top of the drive to know that there was any flowers down here. I was just relying on social media to advertise the flowers, so everybody who came down has seen it on Facebook or Instagram. So what I'm going to do tonight is make an A-frame board thing to signal that there is flowers down here. So I've got so much to do tonight, it's crazy. It's already 5 o'clock. I've got to pick flowers for all of my orders that I've got, honesty box flowers, and I've got to make this A board thing, and then Rob's doing jobs in the garden. I think he's going to want help doing that as well, so it's a bit bonkers. So I've got this bloom and grey logo printed, and what I'm going to do is stick that on the top of an A-frame board, and then I'm going to paint a chalkboard section underneath it so that I can write on it when there's flowers available, and that's movable. Then I can signal to people that there's flowers available further down the driveway, and when there isn't flowers available I can take that away. So what I'm going to do is film the making of the A-frame. I saw a really cool design online that I'm going to try and bring to life. I don't know whether it's going to look like a shoddy copy, but we're going to try anyway. Basically I've got some OSB board or some chipboard, and I'm going to cut out the side pieces and the front piece, front and back, and then I'm going to drill holes in it and tie wrap it all together. It looked really cool in the picture that I saw online, so let's just see whether we can bring that vision to life and make it actually look good. Then I've got lots of flowers to pick after that. I've got 2 florist orders, like a bespoke kind of bouquet order that is for delivery tomorrow afternoon, and then I've got whatever I can manage to pick for the honesty box as well. So lots to pick this evening, but it's still quite hot now. The sun is shining quite strongly and it's very clear skies and things at the moment, so I'm going to wait until it cools down a bit later and hopefully get my A-frame board sorted before then. So let's go and make that. So I've cut out my front, my back and my sides here, and then I've lined up the front and the sides with these against each other, and then I've marked 10mm down the side of each board, and then also on that board as well. So hopefully I can just drill 10mm intervals, and then I can tie wrap it all together, so it's kind of like a flat pack A-frame board that's tied together with tie wraps. Hopefully it'll look cool. And then I don't know if you can see because the sun's shining, but I have marked in pencil where my chalk, so this bottom piece is going to be chalk, and then this top piece here is going to be painted a light colour so that I can put my blue and grey logo onto it. So it's just held down by a shoe there. So that needs painting tonight, and then hopefully in the morning I can stick the blue and grey sign on and write on it. So there we have it. Both sides have their first coat of paint on, and I'd like to do at least another coat tonight before tomorrow, and then I can stick my blue and grey sticker on there. But I'm really pleased with that, and it's quite heavy, so it's not going to blow over hopefully unless we get some drastic wind. But now I need to go and pick some flowers. So I'm just heading into the front field, and I've got 2 orders for florists to pick. One is a bucket of, no, it's not even a bucket, it's 20 stems of filler, and another one is a full bucket, which is like, I know that it needs to contain some blue and some other colours. I need to just check. And then obviously whatever I can get for my honesty box from here. So we've got there's actually a couple of dahlias, the first ever dahlias of 2022. So I think there's American Dawn and a couple of other orange ones, depending on whether they look like they've been munched by bugs or not. I'm going to pick those. Usually I find that the first dahlias of the season are quite pest ridden, so they never seem to produce very good flowers at the beginning of the season. Maybe that's something that will improve as I increase bricks levels with healthy soil and soil amendments and stuff. I actually haven't managed to feed any of my plants for a while, so I'm kind of a bit bummed about that, because I really want to start seeing changes in the soil, in the plant health, but I just don't have time. And when I've worked a long day, when it comes to like 8 or 9 p.m. when the sun's gone down and it's the perfect time to be foliar feeding, then I'm just too tired to do it. Anyway, so a couple of dahlias probably. Then there's plenty of grasses to choose from down here. There's millet, and there's Soteria italica, I can't remember the name, red jewel possibly, I can't remember. Then there's this Salvia scleria, this is the one that's a bit contentious. Some people say that it stinks like armpits. Some people, well, I'm not particularly bothered about it, but I maybe not pick that just in case somebody gets offended by it. There is a couple of Craspedia there that I could pick for my honesty box flowers, but we'll see. Then there's just more dahlias, and there's the artichokes there. I'm not picking them now because the flowers are a bit too big. I'm not sure whether I'll be able to pick any of that salvia, but we'll see. I've got tons of the lamb's ear, but I'm not sure whether that's looking good enough either. Penstemon, could pick that if it's looking alright. I just need to look a bit more closely at that. Then there's these are too small to be picking just yet, but I put in some silver Sussex foliage there the other day, which is looking good. this isn't ready yet, the verbena hastata, and then I'm probably not going to pick any of that shrub there. What have we got over this side? We've got some Alchemilla mollis. I'm going to pick some of that for my bucket of filler for the one florist. And then I've got some Achillea here. The Achillea isn't doing great this year. It's looked good every single year apart from this one, which is a shame. And then I've got some valerian over there, which is looking good enough to pick. There's actually some lupins over there as well from the seedlings that I planted out a couple of months ago, so I'm going to see if they've got any stem length on them. And then that's it from this field. I think the majority of stuff's probably going to come from the back field like it is doing at the moment. So I'm going to get picking. Sooner I get started, sooner I get finished, and then we can head across to the other field. Stood on Nettles with my bare feet. Ow. Well, I don't actually know what time it is now, but the sun is setting and I've just got my last few little blue cornflowers and I am making my way barefoot on this on this flower bed. So I'll show you what I've got. Slot those in there. All of the flowers are picked and I have wrapped up the snapdragons because the snapdragons I find do bend towards the light or kind of do some quirky shapes in the night whilst they're conditioning if you don't wrap them up. So I've wrapped them up and they're sitting in these buckets behind me, and I'm just going to go and put another coat of paint on my A-frame so that it dries overnight, and then in the morning I'm going to stick the stickers on it and make up a few bunches for my honesty box and get the buckets ready for the two florists. I'm actually at work on the horse yard in the morning. I start at 8 and I finish at 1, so I'll make up a few bunches that I can sell at the Honesty Box between 8 and 1, and then when I finish at 1 I can come in here and make some more bouquets up, and hopefully sell some more on Friday afternoon, and then on Saturday I will try to so on Friday night I'll pick a few more, and then on Saturday morning I'll hopefully have a few more bunches out on the Honesty Box as well. So it's a very busy Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but hopefully it'll be worth it and my flowers will sell out. So yeah, I'll catch up with you again in the morning. Is my first florist bucket done. That is lilac, blue and white. There isn't loads of blue, but I did tell her that there wouldn't be much blue, so she was fine with that. But we've got a nice mix of misty lavender, larkspur, white larkspur, blue cornflowers, lilac cornflowers, some lilac scabious, some Potomac lavender, snapdragons, some dorcas, some achillea and some ami. That looks really nice. So I've just got another 20 stems to do for another florist, and then I've got a £20 bouquet to do, and then my Honesty Box flowers. It's gonna be a busy morning. I've got my bouquet done, got my florist buckets done, and now I've got these remaining to make Honesty Box flowers with. So I could probably make a fair few Honesty Box flowers out of those. And it's now 6:20. So I've got about another hour and a half-ish to put flowers together before I start work. So I could probably make quite a few in an hour and a half, if not put all of those together, and put them up on my Honesty Box ready to hopefully sell them today. So I've made 8 bunches for now. I'm not going to make any more this morning because I need to put my sign out, put my flowers in the honesty box, and I need to have some breakfast as well because I'm very hungry. But I've still got quite a few flowers left. I could probably make another 5 to 8 again. So I will do that this afternoon when I finish work at 1. I'll come back and do that. So it's just after 1 o'clock now, and I've just been and checked the honesty box. It's empty and everyone's paid up, which is good. So I have got these extra flowers that I can make more honesty box of bunches out of this afternoon. So I'm just going to do that quickly now because I have got a delivery to do as well. So that bouquet over there that you saw me make earlier, that one needs delivering just in the village. So whilst I am on the way out, I'll just put the fresh honesty box bunches out on the stand, and then people can come and collect them as they're finishing work this afternoon maybe. I'm not sure yet on whether I'm going to do any tomorrow because I've just had an order for a couple of bunches which are going to be collected to £25 bunches. So I think I might pick a few extras when I'm picking the flowers for them and put them on the honesty box, but I'm not going to go mad tomorrow because I am a little bit tired and I've got lots and lots to do next week. I've got all of my subscription flower bouquets to make and a couple of orders for a florist as well. So time to make up some more bunches and take them down to the honesty box and hope they sell this afternoon. Hello, I'm back again. So the honesty box flowers, the top up, has been out since lunchtime, just after lunchtime today, and it is 7:30 now. So there's 2 left, so I've sold 5 extras on top of what I sold this morning. So in total that is 13 bunches plus all the other bits and bobs that I did. So that's not too bad, and those flowers that are up there now, I'll bring them back over here and then put them back out again in the morning because they're still fresh enough and good enough to go back out there to be sold in the morning. So I'm gonna go out and pick some flowers for my for those. You've seen me picking flowers last night, so I'm not going to film it again, but I'll probably show you the flowers that I've picked and the bouquets that I make in the morning, and then I'll finish off the video and you can enjoy watching. Well done if you've made it this far. We've only got a little bit more to go and then I'll be finished for the weekend. So I've got 2 more honesty box flowers to go out, and then I've got the 2 pre-orders, and I am done for the weekend. So I'm just going to go and put these out on the honesty box, wait for the lady to come and collect the pre-orders, and then we're going to have a nice family weekend. So I hope you all have a good week or weekend, whatever time of the week it is. And thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video and you got some value out of it, then you can always buy me a coffee. The link is down in the description below. I always appreciate everybody who buys me a coffee, and I'd just like to thank these people for buying me a coffee since the last video. I always like to give a shout out to everybody that buys me a coffee. So I just want to say thank you very much, and hope you enjoyed this video. I'll see you on the next one.